don't remember trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer, cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball, you can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man, touch hands, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, it take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the...
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Let go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on. 18, find it. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give them 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 60 Maverick. 70 Lions. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. That's complete. David Njoku. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Tag. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds a man, right side. And And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
So you want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Sanders back to throw. Catch made. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gate.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Viking 18.
Third and short here. Sanders. A little screen pass for Judkins. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. Brought in. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop it. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin him back. It's a terrible field position to run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. And it's Carson Schlesinger. He got over there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now it's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it, and he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Now, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. 4th down. Here's Jackson. He finds him beyond the blocker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Ravens.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Brought in right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So first down from the 41. Again, it's Jackson to the air. This one's to Andrews out right. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, Baltimore.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41. Lamar throwing again. Throwing deep here for the end zone. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leading on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw, third and long. Cut out left. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Jackson's going to throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. Making the call himself. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First down. Here's Lamar. He has it at the 5. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get their first points of this game just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. And he's off the mark, no good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Go. Ready.
The final throw before the break. Taking a shot deep here. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here is Schmidt to send this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Jackson now on third. Oh, a defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here's Judkins on second down. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 5. Brings up
18
third and
Panther
7.
60, Panther 60. Dragon 60. Hurt. Right there, hurt. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Sanders now on third down. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Tag! 60 Eagles! Chop 60! Chop 60! Ready, ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's second down coming up.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Cowboy 80! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Ronnie Judkins on the drop down. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Go! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Warrior 70! Let go!
From the gun, Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
No gain on the play.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't take chill and let me be free. Can't I take away all this pain?
On the ready!
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Set up! Cougar Knights! Ready!
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. Complete. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down.
19 tight! 19 tight!
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let's go.
First and goal, Judkins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, all right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Go, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He gets it again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's third and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns down by a touchdown. play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready?
He'll throw it. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this. They'll run it up the gut, and he runs it across, touchdown! The Browns find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Ali to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Setting up to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That'll be the first and more. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Catch is made in close. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he isn't going to get it. They wanted those two to feel a little bit more comfortable, but hey, they're still just moments away from a victory. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Flushed out now to his left. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.